and then suddenly it turned off. So those things, no, those kind of things when we say it keeps crashing. You know, it just stops. It just stops
Working.
working, ¿no? Right away. De la misma manera, fíjense que aquí ya sustenta la frase ahí donde dice it keeps crashing. It just stops working right away. Entonces ese es el problema, no es como que se apaga, se enciende y al ratito se apaga o deja de funcionar, ¿no? I think there might be something
Missing.
something missing in this case, ¿no? There might be something missing in the program, ¿no? Or you can say there is something wrong también, no, there is something wrong. Or it's just
Broken.
broken, no? It's just broken, related to the item, to the visor, no? We can use that excuse, no, that expression. Let's listen so we can check.
I bought this visor at a reduced price to use with my video games, and I can't get it to work. I'd like to return it.
So what seems to be the problem with it?
It won't, work with the video game. I put it on and it keeps crashing. It just stops working right away. I think there might be something missing in the program, or it's just broken.
Okay, guys, I think that you were right here in number 4. Now, we are going to check the skill box here on page 47. At the first box, we have the way we can introduce the problem, no? The problem with a thing, with an item. Now, what happens when we go back or we want to take it back to the store? Now, when we take the item that we have bought to a store, we need to explain, no? We need to explain what is happening in a polite way, no? In a polite way, we usually try to do that, ¿no? En realidad uno ahí es como que tiene que tratar de mantener la calma si es que vamos a volver a la tienda para poder expresarse bien y de forma cordial, ¿no? Explicar el problema. It says, when you take something back to a store, explain clearly but politely what you want. ¿Ok? Así como lo dije, ¿no? Es necesario ahí como que mantener la calma para poder expresarlo de la mejor manera, la manera cordial ahí, el problema, ¿no? So, for that, it is important to use modal verbs. Acá por eso nos van a ayudar muchísimo los verbos. Like, this is the contraction of would, no? I'd like. So, apostrophe T is the contraction of sound polite. For example, I'd like to change it, or I'd like to exchange it, sorry. I'd like to exchange it, no? As an expression, we can also express ourselves like in a question. También podemos plantearnos, digamos así, amablemente lo que queremos a través de una pregunta, ¿no? Could I return it, please? Could I return it, please? You can add phrases like I think, just, and if that's possible, sorry, if that's possible to make your request sound less direct, no? I just like one in a smaller size. If you want to be more specific, no? I like just one in a smaller size. I think I like a refund. You know what is a refund? Do we know that? What is it, a refund? What is it, a refund? It says firmly using phrases like to be honest and actually, no? To be honest, I just like a refund, no? It's like I just want my money back. To be honest, no? Actually, I think I prefer a refund, no? Using the modal would with like and would with prefer if you want to use some of those expressions. So it depends on the problem, of course, no? If they don't give the solution you want, well, you just say, I would like, or to be honest, I would like a refund, ¿no? En el caso de que tal vez no estemos satisfechos con la solución que nos han propuesto, pues la última opción que tenemos pues es pedir el dinero de vuelta, ¿no? De acuerdo, bueno, a las expectativas que teníamos con el producto. Si nosotros estamos más en lo cierto, ¿no? Y tal vez el producto que nos ofrecieron no cumplía esas expectativas que las que decía tener o las funciones que decía tener. Entonces, pues ahí ya argumentamos, ¿no? De que simplemente queremos la devolución. Now, in number 8, what you're going to do here is to order these words to make sentences from a conversation. This is another conversation between a customer and Mark, who is the sales clerk, ¿no? Tenemos aquí una conversación igual entre un cliente y Mark, que acá sería el papel del vendedor, ¿no? The sales clerk. So you can write M for Mark, which is the sales clerk, or C for customer to identify, the roles here. You're going to order the questions or the expressions here, the ideas, and you're going to identify who says that, ¿no? Is that the customer or is that Mark? Nos vamos a suponer ahí dependiendo, ¿no? De cuál sea la pregunta o la expresión para relacionar con algo que diría el vendedor o algo que diría el comprador. ¿Ok? Let's do that and then we check together. Trabajamos rápidamente ahí para poder empezar la próxima unidad, ¿ok? Can we check? What is the first question in number 1? What do you have? What do you have in number 1?
What seems to be the problem with it?
Okay, that's right. What seems to be the problem with it? No? And is that Mark or the customer? Who's that?
I think it's Mark, teacher.
It's Mark, no? The sales clerk. Because he's asking for an explanation, no? About the problem. Now, in number 2, what is the expression?
I'd like to return.
I'd like to return it, right? Who's that? Mark or customer?
Customer.
The customer, no? The customer. That is a problem for the customer. I'd like to return it, no? He's explaining what he wants. Number 3. What do you have in number 3?
Could I take a look at it?
Okay, that's right. Could I take a look at it? No? Could I take a look at it? So what is the role here? Mark or the customer?
Mark.
That is Mark, no? That is Mark, like the sales clerk that will take a look to try to give a solution, no? Offering his help. Now in number 4,
To be honest, I think I like to exchange it.
okay, to be honest, I'd like to exchange it, no? And that is the customer or Mark?
Customer.
The customer, no? Trying to be firm or expressing frankly, no? Now, how about number 5? What do you have in number 5?
Could I please get a refund?
Could I please get a refund? Right? Could I please get a refund? Is that Mark or the customer?
Customer?
The customer again, no? Here, expressing a way to a way to express, no, that he is disconformed. How about hello, can you hear me? ¿Me pueden escuchar?
Yes.
Ok, se perdió un rato, creo, mi conexión ahí. Number 6, no? What do you have in number 6?
Absolutely. I just to see your receipt.
Okay, that is number 7, no? In number 6, we will say, I think I'd like a refund. That is kind of the same, no, as number 5, the customer here. And it says, absolutely, I just need to see your receipt, no? Who's that? Mark or the customer?
Mark.
Okay, that is Mark, the salesperson, no? And number 8, What do you have in number 8? What do you have in number 8, guys?
Can I please speak to your manager?
Well, we can say, can I please speak to your manager? Or we can say, can I speak to your manager, please? No? Now, who's that, Mark or the customer?
Customer.
The customer, no? Now, in number 9, you have to order this conversation, okay, to finish this unit. It says order sentences A to G to make another conversation in a store, no? You have the clue for number 1, the assistant or the salesperson. It says, good morning, can I help you? What is the next over there? ¿Cuál sería ahí la siguiente frase? Good morning, can I help you? And the customer says, obviamente vamos a pensar ahí que la persona responde, ¿no? El cliente. So what does he say? What does he say?
Letter
Okay. Okay, letter G. It says, hi, I bought this hair dryer yesterday, but it isn't working. Could I return it, please? No, that is well, here the person introduced the problem, ¿no? Acá sí o sí, aparte de saludar, ya directamente plantea el problema, ¿no? La situación. Then,
Letter A.
okay, letter A, the assistant again, no? The assistant response. Of course, can I have a look at it? Then, what does the customer say?
Letter D.
Okay, he says, yes, sure, here you are, no? And then,
Letter E.
letter E, okay, you're right, there is something wrong with the switch. Would you like to exchange it? So here the assistant proposed a solution, no? A solution. But what is the decision of the customer?
Letter B.
Letter B, no? Actually, I prefer a refund. It's when the product or the item is not what you expected, ¿no? Maybe you are disappointed that you prefer a refund. A veces cuando, no sé, ya no nos da mucha confianza, digamos, el artículo, en lugar de que nos los cambien por otro, preferimos, digamos, un reembolso ahí, no una devolución de nuestro dinero. Entonces, pues ahí lo podemos expresar de forma directa, ¿no? Actually, I prefer a refund, ¿no? Esta es una de las maneras de expresar de forma directa. And what is the last over there? What does the assistant say?
Letter F.
Letter F, no problem. Could I have your receipt and credit card? Obviamente sí nos van a pedir ahí todas la factura, digamos, todo lo que nos han dado al entregarnos el producto, ¿no? So you can check your answers over there to order the question or the conversation. Okay, everybody. Now we are going to continue on unit 6. Here we finish unit 5. Bueno, ya con esa revisión de vocabulario y expresiones terminamos la unidad 5. And here, what we are going to do on unit 6 is to talk about work and education. That is the topic of the unit, okay? The main topic. So, in the grammar part, we are going to make a review of the present perfect and the differences with the simple past, no? We are going to see the use of already, yet, and recently, no? That are used most for the present perfect, el already, el yet, son mayormente utilizadas en present perfect, pero vamos a ver ahí también las diferencias que existen con el simple past, ¿no? And about the vocabulary and other things of the language, we're going to talk about work and careers. If you look at the word over there in number 6A, page 48, we have career change. Career change. Career is not what we think in Spanish, no, that is carrera. Bueno, obviamente puede significar lo mismo, pero el sentido que se le da acá es distinto, ¿no? When we talk about a carrera, digamos, cuando hablamos de una carrera, mayormente lo asociamos nosotros con lo que estamos estudiando, ¿no es cierto? Con lo que hemos elegido para estudiar. But career here in English means something that we do as a job, okay? When we are professionals or not, maybe not, no, we are not professional, but we dedicate to it, we dedicate to that job. Es que seamos o no profesionales, pero career acá más que todo hace la referencia a carrera como lo que nos desenvolvemos en el trabajo, ¿no? ¿Qué es, de qué manera o qué hemos decidido ejercer, digamos, en nuestra vida? Porque puede ser que sean profesionales, puede que no, ¿no es cierto? Pero de algo uno tiene que vivir, obviamente, ¿no? Entonces, es algo que nosotros desarrollamos ya como trabajo, ¿no? Eso es career. So, for example, my career is to be an English teacher. That's my career, ¿no? I study different courses, but I do he estudiado diferentes, ¿no? Lo que hemos en inglés we say course, ¿no? La palabra que vamos a utilizar en inglés ahí va a ser course en cuanto a los estudios, ¿no? Pero ahora lo que yo ejerzo, digamos, ya en lo laboral, that is career, ¿no? That's what we have here. We're going to talk about career change. When you change your jobs, ¿no? What you usually do, and suddenly, well, I can give an example, no, which is fiction, but I can say that I am an English teacher, and suddenly I become a rock star, no, and suddenly I start a band, no, and I start being a musician, no, es algo así como que yo soy teacher, digamos, soy profe de inglés, y de repente salgo con la idea de que quiero armar mi banda y me convierto en artista, ¿no? En cantante. Entonces, a eso, ¿no? Hacemos referencia ahí con career change. And something that I usually do as a job, and then suddenly I change it for another that is different, ¿no? In number 1, it says, in pairs, put phrases A to F in order from 1 to 6. So what do we do first here? We have get a job, get a promotion, apply for a job, retire, attend an interview, and get a degree. What would be the first for you in the order to get a job here or to be working?
Get a degree.
Get a degree first, no? It's what we try to do when we study, no? When we study, it's because we need to get a degree and then have a good job, no? Or get a good job. And then what do you have after getting your degree?
Apply for a job.
Okay, you apply for a job, no, or different jobs. Maybe you can apply for different jobs, but you apply for one, no, or you look for that opportunity. Then
Attend an interview.
attend an interview, no, if they call you, well, you just go and attend the interview. After that,
Get a job.
you get a job, no? If they call you back and say yes, well, you start working, no? Then
Get a promotion.
get a promotion. It's something that we look for when we stay in a job, no? When you are working in the same company for years, you want to be at the next level, no? It's not that you are going to stay there. But well, at those times that we live now, or at these times, it is very difficult to get that, ¿no? Aunque ahora es muy difícil, creo, por la situación o por cómo, no sé, han cambiado ciertas cosas. Es difícil, tal vez, incluso hasta, por ejemplo, tener un contrato así fijo, ¿no? Muy, muy difícil es ahora en nuestros tiempos, porque las cosas han cambiado, ¿no? Y obviamente la economía ha cambiado también, uno no se da cuenta, pero en la situación laboral ya luego uno se viene a dar cuenta, ¿no? De que hay muchas cosas que tal vez para las generaciones anteriores, nuestros padres, no sé, a pesar de tener una vida difícil, había cosas que eran fáciles, ¿no? En parte, el asunto de, por ejemplo, tener un trabajo, ellos lo lograron tener trabajar durante años en la misma compañía, por ejemplo, ¿no? Y tal vez ascender igual en la misma compañía, cosa que ahora es muy difícil, ¿no? A menos que, bueno, uno tenga los contactos y miles cosas, ¿no? Ya uno se da cuenta en la vida laboral que hay muchas cosas ahí de por medio, pero de por sí, en general, igual han cambiado las cosas, ¿no? Ahora son muy pocos los lugares en donde, por ejemplo, uno tiene un contrato fijo y les dan todas las garantías, digamos, de trabajar bien ahí, ¿no? De una estabilidad laboral. O sea, las garantías de una estabilidad laboral, eso muy poco se ve, ¿no? En en la, en la vida laboral ahora, ¿no? Cosa que antes creo que las compañías se preocupaban más por eso, ¿no? De brindar una estabilidad laboral, digamos, a las personas que contrataban. Porque igual, precisamente eso les permitía ascender en la misma compañía o en el mismo trabajo, ¿no? Que es la idea, digamos, get a promotion, ¿no? Then, what do you have? So we can say finally. When you stop working, you
Retire.
retire, no? When you stop working. At certain age, you decide not to work anymore, so you retire. Now, let's go to page 144. There we have the vocabulary practice using words for work and careers. Well, in this case, we are going to use some verbs, no, some expressions with verbs here. In number 1, it says, complete sentences from 1 to 11 with the correct form of the words in the box. Listen and check. Why do we have the correct form? Because we need to conjugate the verb in some cases, no? If you notice over there, we have a verb in expression, no? In the expression over there. Esta expresión que tenemos ahí para elegir del cuadro está con un verbo y obviamente ese verbo tiene que ir conjugado de acuerdo a la oración, ¿no? A lo que tenemos ahí. So that's what we have with the correct form of the words in the box. Okay? So it's that we need to think about the verb. Obviamente la expresión ahí que tenemos con el verbo no cambia, pero el verbo sí, ¿no? El verbo sí tiene que cambiar de acuerdo al tiempo verbal, de acuerdo al sujeto, esas cosas que analizamos en una oración. Okay? So, let's read these sentences and complete with the correct form of the verbs and expressions here. Then we check together, okay? You have been laid off, get a degree, take a training course, get a job, retire, get a promotion, do an internship, resign, look for a job, learn new skills, get experience, get fired, and do a work placement. Those are the expressions that you are going to use in these sentences. As you start with the practice, I'm going to call the roll, okay? Van comenzando ahí con la práctica, voy a llamando lista. Is Miriam Cecilia here?
Present.
Okay. Un ratito se salió de ahí. Johnny Chindari.
Present.
Ok, Jonathan Condori. Ok, José Leandro Contreras. Eric José Fernández.
Present.
Ok, José Leandro. And Eric José. María Gisela Fuentes.
Present, teacher.
Ok, Vivian Guevara. Not here, Luz Vivian Guevara. Edith Hanco.
Present, teacher.
Ok, Damaris León. No,
Present, teacher.
Rocío. Ok, Rocío Montaño. Julia Morales.
Present.
Ok, Diego Morales. Ok, Priscila Paisano.
Present teacher.
Ok, Ana
Present teacher.